What does he need to do Tuesday night?
Well, I think he needs to let Kamala Harris talk, something she's been reluctant to do unless she's reading a teleprompter. And I think, we've seen the polls very close, but mainly she's coming off of this, as James Carville called it, a sugar high after the coup d'etat that was committed against Joe Biden. And then, of course, the convention. So I'm looking forward to a repetition of the good debate performance that President Trump had with President Biden.
What do you think she needs to do to win over key voters in Pennsylvania?
Well, I mean, I really want to just point out that I haven't said anything different since back in 2016. Back then, as a surrogate for Secretary Clinton, after my campaign, and now in 24, it's going to be very close. I also want to just say that it's going to be a straight up debate. She's going to do great, of course, but Donald Trump will be good too. I mean, we can all remember he wrecked all of the Republicans. He's a good debater. But at the end of the day, I don't believe this debate's going to be definitive.
He likes to say he doesn't need to prepare for a debate, but what is he doing?
He prepares every single day. Not only, I think the biggest way that he does that is by traveling around the country and actually talking to voters. He takes questions from the press on a regular basis. So I think every day is debate prep for Donald Trump.
How do you think he is actually getting ready for this debate?
He doesn't get ready. I mean, as someone who was in charge of debate prep in 2016 and 2020 for him, it was a constant struggle. There were times when we would go and debate prep would be scheduled, we'd go in to sit with him and he would just say, no, I'm not doing it. and that would be it. And it just wouldn't happen. And so my guess is that, especially now, as you said in the lead up, his 7th general election presidential debate, he really doesn't think he needs to prepare. He believes that just whatever his gut instincts are what's going to carry him. He will allow people to speak at him for a while. I will guarantee you there's been no mock debates. There never has been. He won't allow it, won't permit it. So he will be typically Donald Trump, which is he's just going to go in there and wing it. And that's why I think what Kamala Harris does in this debate is significantly more important than what Donald Trump does.
Here's what Donald Trump has had to say about Vice President Harris just this week. Quote, she does nothing but talk, nothing but gripe, nothing but complain about the terrible border or the economy and inflation. But she's been there for 3.5 years, so why doesn't she fix it? Presumably he'll make that argument on the debate stage. How do you think she should respond to that?
Well, listen, I don't think she's going to underestimate Donald Trump. After all, he's been engaged in these debates at the presidential level since 2016. I think on the issue of the border, she ought to ask him, why is it that he killed the border deal that we got, that was ready to be passed in Congress, written by a conservative Republican. And yet he decided that he would rather have the issue for the election rather than solve the issue for the American people. This is consistent with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is for Donald Trump.